Jump on up. Come on in. Inner workings of an operation. So now once you pass those red lines, that's the sterile area. So you should have some type of sterile scrub or something like that. And this is our working team here already prepared to keep us safe and sound. You need to have a mask on, keep it sterile. Kind of keeps the any bacteria you may be breathing it in and out sterile. In these rooms, as Fred can communicate to you, there is a cycling system that sucks the air out, in and out, and it's pressurized. So anytime we open this door, just like you see, air rushes out, and so that keeps bacteria from coming in. And as you can see on the roof, there's a filtration system that's around that filters the room. How many times? I'd say it's 8 times a minute.
Yeah, it has
That's the operating room. It's kept in a certain temperature frame so that we can also decrease the amount of growth of bacteria in an area. So we keep it inside a certain temperature parameters, and we also monitor the humidity so that the humidity is low as well. These all decrease any growth of bacteria that occurs. Everybody has bacteria on their skin and an operating room, and there's nothing in the world that is completely sterile unless we go out in space. So in order to decrease the amount of growth below the level of infection, we keep the temperature a certain temperature and the humidity a certain temperature. We have it constantly monitored, and our nurses monitor that all the time.
That temperature range is generally 66 to 70 degrees, and the humidity is between 30% and 60%.
So everything you see around here is built for security and precautions. This is a specialized table for operations. It has mechanisms that allow it to bend and conform to the configuration of the patient and allow us to do our procedures. It's a very versatile and utilized system. You see the mats on the floor that allow us to keep any debris or fluid off of the floors. In orthopedics, we use a lot of water. We run it inside of joints in order to be able to visualize inside. And so we allow it to drain, and these suctions take this out and immediately move it away. This is our anesthesia machine. It's backed up with its own battery system, so we can run independently, but it also is supported electrically by a secondary generator that would run this entire operating room. And then in front of that, we have a larger generator that powers the entire building. And then we have Bacot. So we have 4 levels of redundancy to keep you safe in case of any type of electrical failures. We have all these different levels. It would have to be an extremely catastrophic event for us to lose the power and lose the safety and security of our patient. Where do you want me to take this, Melissa?
For our case.
Take this over to the room?
Sure. Yes.
Here's our decontamination room. And when surgeries are performed and completed, the soiled instruments are brought into this room, and they're completely scrubbed in the scrub sink. Other things may be disposed in the hopper. And then they eventually end up into this decontamination washer. This is an intense washing device to make sure all surgical instruments are clean and ready for autoclaving and sterilization. So this room is our sterilization room. As I mentioned, on the other side, the decontamination washer gets unloaded on this side, and then as instruments are brought out, the staff takes those instruments, they wrap them prior to being autoclaved and sterilized. The units behind you are two complete autoclaves. They have their own boiler systems built in, water miser systems, water pressure systems. Being in the Virgin Islands, we all know that we have trouble sometimes getting proper water pressure and supplies. So these pieces of equipment have everything built into them.
And so from today, which is the 20th of November, services are available to anybody who would like surgical services?
Yes. Today, as of the November the 20th, 2019, we've launched our opening and will begin services to the entire population, regardless of insurance coverage and capabilities, so that they can have their surgical procedures.